The development of emotions research between cognitive, affective, and latent emergent approaches. Over the past decade, numerous scholars have started to address these and other gaps in understanding. Jonathan Mercer and Nita Crawford were among the first to do so, which is why they are the featured essayists in this forum. They situated emotions at the very heart of political reasoning. Mercer examined the role of emotions in supposedly rational decision making and collective political processes, such as the construction of intergroup identities. He stressed that understanding how rational actors think requires turning to emotions. Crawford too critiqued traditional models of international political behavior, suggesting that scholars rethink not only rationalist assumptions but also reductionist views of how particular emotions function in world politics. Mercer's and Crawford's work has substantially influenced attempts to theorize emotions in world politics. The need to rethink the dichotomy of emotion and rationality is now well recognized. There are, meanwhile, countless studies that examine the issues at stake, so much so that surveying them in a short essay is impossible. Where once emotions were neglected or actively demonized, they have now become one of the most exciting theoretical and empirical research areas in international relations. There are numerous ways to make sense of this extensive and rapidly growing body of literature. Classifying is always a process of imposing order on far more complex phenomena and ideas. It inevitably involves choices that conceal as much as they reveal. Prevailing classifications revolve, not surprisingly, around well accepted psychological categories. They distinguish, for instance, between cognitive and affective, as well as between latent and emergent approaches. Marcus Holmes has recently applied such a dual axis in a compelling manner. Cognition-oriented scholars consider emotions as form of knowledge and evaluative thought. Anger, for instance, implies that something thought to be bad or wrong has happened. Emotions are thus seen as both forms of insight and sources for political decision. Opposing such cognitive stance, another tradition, going back to William James, sees emotions not primarily as thoughts, judgments, and beliefs, but as non-reflective bodily sensations and moods more appropriately captured with the term affect.